There are 5 key aspects to positive parenting: ensuring a safe, engaging environment, creating a positive learning environment, using assertive discipline, having realistic expectations, and taking care of yourself as a parent.
The first is to ensure an engaging, busy environment for children that provides them with plenty of opportunities to explore, to discover, and to experiment. Having lots of interesting things to do will stimulate your child's curiosity as well as their language and intellectual development. It will also keep your child occupied and will reduce misbehaviour.
A good way to help prevent hassles with children is to make your home a safer place. Try to get rid of no-go areas and no-touch areas so you're not saying no all the time. For example, put dangerous things out of reach. The same goes for valuables and fragile things. If possible, fit child-resistant catches to drawers and cupboards. Use barriers to keep children out of unsafe areas, and take precautions with specific danger spots throughout the house. As your child grows older and they learn what they can and can't do, this task becomes easier.
Having a safe, secure, predictable environment also means that parents can be more relaxed about parenting. If your home is basically safe, you won't have to be constantly telling your child not to do things. Your child will be able to explore and keep themselves busy. Adequate supervision of children really means knowing where they are, who they're with, and what they're doing at all times.
Want me to have a look at it?
Oh, it looks like an Aboriginal painting.
The second part of positive parenting involves creating a positive learning environment. Parents need to be available to their children. This doesn't mean being with them all the time, but it means when children approach us, want to show us something, or want to share something with us, or they want our help, that we're available and we're there for them. When your child approaches you, stop what you're doing and spend some time with them if you can. In this way, children learn that their world is secure, it's predictable, and that their parents are available to them when they need help or want someone to listen.
I'm stuck. Which one have you got a problem with?
Being positive and encouraging also involves tuning into your child's desirable behaviour. When you see something happening that you like, pay attention to it.
Thanks. That's very helpful that you're being today.
Show your child that you value what they're doing and they're more likely to do it again in the future. The third aspect involves using assertive discipline.
Cameron, please stop bouncing the ball in the house. If you want to play with it, take it outside.
Assertive discipline really means being consistent, being decisive, responding quickly when your child is misbehaving, and dealing with the behaviour in an acceptable way.
Cameron, you haven't done as I asked. Now I'm going to take the ball off you and put it away for 10 minutes.
You can value your child's individuality and still expect them to learn limits and behave in reasonable ways, and this is where assertive discipline is important.
The fourth aspect of positive parenting involves having realistic expectations.
Children need to be developmentally ready to master the skills they need to learn, such as using the toilet, feeding themselves, dressing themselves, and becoming more independent. So it's important that as parents we have reasonable expectations of what our children are capable of doing at any point in time. Remember, all children are individuals and they develop at their own rate.
There can be other problems when we expect children to be perfect. No child is going to be good all the time, and we can't expect them to be.
It's also important for parents to have realistic expectations of themselves. It's fine to want to be a good parent, but to aim to be a perfect one is not realistic. It's setting oneself up for disappointment, frustration, and for lots of hassles with our children. So be realistic. Every parent makes mistakes. Most mistakes are minor, and most people have to learn on the job through trial and error. The final aspect of positive parenting is taking care of yourself. Parenting is much easier when our own needs are being met. As adults, we have needs for intimacy, for companionship, for privacy, and for a break from children. If those needs are not being met, it's much more difficult to be patient, to be consistent, and to be available to our children.
To summarise part 1, we've just seen the main aspects of positive parenting: ensuring a safe, engaging environment, creating a positive learning environment, using assertive discipline, having realistic expectations, and taking care of yourself as a parent.